Hello, lovely viewers. We are happy to come your way again this Wednesday. For your information, is our program Truth Be Told, and we are coming live from the studios of Gold City. And you may hear for that will be as Maya Sona Mutie, Kasafre Gold City Studios. Our program idea ban Truth Be Told, TBT, Truth, Nothing but the Truth. Me and me did you made the chairman and friend Chris na young coach KBF more cover. Last week a tier for NEGA you made the buy no na sembe brave the responses ni feedback about him some manager home na better tier for us feedback ne near mamma de MI Yanisopi, a boy may me Eddie Jumano said the essay na efata. We would like to thank viewers for your feedback given us for last week's program, and we cherish them so much. We plead that you continue to outlay them to us, and we'll work on them to make this program a success. It's because of you that's why we have these events coming up, and we believe that it will shape all of us as we are bent on bringing out the truth. It is not religious based. It's an open program that comes to help us, I think, both in life, to be able to help us live life to its fullest. So today we have another interesting, topic to discuss. And Coach, I believe you are ready for us.
Yes, sir. I'm ready for Papa.
All right.
And then they ask a pro for Papa and
that's a bit bro.
I said I'm saying a baby bree.
But that's good. All right. Ntiebeko yen topic no so. I'm say per se ye Bob Brana yetimi etini ma bi ase a.
Okay.
E o say ne topic obi a timi tina se na oyasuti na otie de enne ye be di ho kita ho die no. Ye topic enne a ye be dwendwen ho ye the fundamentals of life you must know.
The fundamentals of life
you must know. Say therefore amuti abrabo nyina so a e wo se wo hu ene be discuss no anyway. Na medical bisa question edikan.
Okay.
Coach, say ni pa e wo obi a wo still see who life. Obi a on view about life.
Okay.
At the internet is that.
All right, me da obi bi ase. Send ye Chris Akano. Jumadie ye di sisi ye hu se ne be ya abrabo a ye bo no ebetimi aye 13. Yet I can be obrofum. You say, had I known, it's always at last. You move most of the times, and no money be your hand. You catch it. I deal with the Senkana minima, Senkametin and Temwa. That is why this program has come. And I'm here who knew my bin tem, nay to me iron in tem. And Penny say, who free a sientem ebrunsia when ni aye coco. Topic na yeshen and then on the fundamentals of life you must know. As no send will be a huade. Mema scenario bi emre bi na teacher ni bi ne class call zoo omko zoo no na omko hwe mo ahodo bebre jata wo mu osono ne ade enti omo baaye no the next day na teacher so obia and draw send ohun osono that draw as you saw the elephant enti Oma obia sheet, so they started to draw. After some minutes, na teacher ne call round na call her how mama draw or sonono. Now call ye no or she we dey na just a sheet in them say we track and kwama just a sheet in kra yasa because akola ba ko bisara na dey no way in so say or sono mi hun so oson. No call the next one. Afi okoduru akola ba ko ho a okoye na sheet A4 sheet na ode ma no or the pencil atwe bibi kitu abi won finfin no say na ede na wa represent no say osono no say na osono sa na osono tie no say ani sa na onu hu no enti ono di onu hu ye no na wa draw no. So in life you have the right to view things according to how you want to view them. Now so ninyina chi no ye wo the generic one eno de sa na sese eba enti wo hwɛ abrabɔ mu a sɛ yebetumi ahwɛ bibia hu saade we ye pa we have to first of all no understand about life abrabɔ no ɛsɛ yɛtumi te abrabɔ ase yɛkasa abrabɔ a ɛsɛ yɛtumi te ase then we have to also know how life operates. Enti adeɛ bia sɛbe wotɔ machine a there is a way a machine no operate wotɔ phone a there is a way a phone operate so we must also know how life operates so after knowing it enti the fundamentals of life no ɛyɛ nneɛma nyinasoɔ bi a ɛsɛ sɛ anka wo ba sɛ wo bɛhyɛ abrabɔ ase pɛ ɛsɛ sɛ wo hu sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ a ɛbɛboa wo ɛwɔ wama namontu mu because wohwɛ yɛ mu bebree abrabɔ mu a most of the times what we say is that this life is too mysterious. And it is true. Abrabon ne du baby ase aye ne ho sei aye ne ho sei aye ne ho sei wo bedwe ho a wonte ase. Some of the things that we encounter is it becomes very difficult. You can't phantom it. You ask yourself what is happening. It's all because say the fundamentals of life no e bia na yenim. So eneno ye pese ye hu the fundamentals of life. Send ye be ya ebetumi aboaye. Me fa won kwachi. Okay.
Mestre say sadia nyobesha say free. Menti abrabase.
Okay.
Ansa na be hu manual na se de be.
Anyway no. Yo ye ka say abrabo a life is the activities that lies ahead of you when you come on earth. Obi a wo ba asase so a sebe obi no ayewo no na wo da ho saa na fe sebe o de awu kɔ da bi na emom wo ba asase so a ye wo dwumadi ahodo bi a ɛwɔ hɔ a ɛsɛ sɛ wudi enti bere a wudi saa dwumadie no yɛsɛ wo bɔbra enti ye wo akwala a ɛyɛ akwala na sɛ the baby no the baby should have the ability to take breast milk enti ɛno so yɛ adwuma no bi no afei ebedru ba bi no the baby will now grow to become a child and that child must learn how to walk. So that one too is an activity enti abrabo no bi no enti yetimi ka sɛ akwala we de when tumi anantentem because in Kwalanbu ha ye tie fa oba baby u fa ne bebre a or ye lazy to walk.
Sure.
Enti after walking afi bedru ba bi no ye se wo ko school. It's an activity. Enti school na wo ko no throughout years how be spend ni nyina activity enti abrabo na wo bo no. Enu nti obi a ye mfa say ko school a on fa ni school no serious no we can tell the person enti abrabo na wo di agro sa no. So the activities that we are engaged in or we are supposed to engage in whilst we have come on earth no eno ene efre no abrabo.
Okay.
Yes sir.
Me da say enti say yate abrabo na say yate life asia. Kind be na life faso operate then we hu ne manual I do operate so you can say bidi agro bidi ewe ni person you me say the bidi agro
okay
nti person you hu kwan pa no na ya faso etimi amana boy
all right and until na ye share the fundamentals of life ye say abrabo no ewo enyina so ye ka say fundamental ade a sa wo pese wo ye bibia sa de ko na pese wo ye no ye wo nneoma bi wo ho a ahyase na ye se wo hu let me take you to chemistry. Okay. Chemistry. We have the fundamentals of chemistry. Inti say, oh, school now, person who chemistry now. There are fundamentals of chemistry. Now let's take a topic like our chemistry, atom and element. So, person who BB FA a year atom and element. The first fundamental, and they say you must understand what an atom is. Yes, say atom you have to understand. We have what we call the structure of the atom. It says to me who atom no ni sune ne ban sene etie. Now, when you look at an atom has protons, neutrons and electrons. Now, you must know something like atomic number because you are looking at atoms and elements. Esese utumi ehu enoma bebrea ebibi ti say mass number which is protons and neutrons. Enti sa enoma we nyina no se wo se wo besua bibi or chemistry under the topic atoms and elementa you have to know. Yeah science no na table bi a we a scientist and they say we do besua ye friend no periodic table. Esese wo hu ye ka se sodium no is represented by what? Na, magnesium Mg, hydrogen H, oxygen O. When you know the fundamentals of chemistry when it comes to atoms and elements. Obi beka say science no yard also. Okay, yenko economics so. Now when you study economics, you realize say yɛmfa topic bi ɛte sɛ economic systems. When you are studying economic systems you must know the types of the economy that we have. Ɛsɛ sɛ wohu sɛ yɛwɔ traditional economy ɛwɔ hɔ. We also have a command economy. Yɛwɔ mixed economy. Yɛwɔ market economy. Saa nneɛma wei nyinaa no sɛ wosua biribi concerning the economy you have to know. Afei yɛmmra me ankasa medium mathematics. Maths a bebree ɛmpɛ no mathematics. Enipa bebree ka sɛ maths ɛɛden. Maths ɛɛden. Then na maths ɛyɛden. Metai ka sɛ when you give me the option to choose 2 questions, as in one maybe English and maths or something else and maths, I'm going for mathematics. All because I have the fundamentals of mathematics. And untino say we share the fundamentals of mathematics. It's about numbers. So when you are studying mathematics, you have to know about whole numbers. You must know about counting numbers. Your odd numbers, your prime numbers, your even numbers, your integers. You must know these numbers. Aside knowing the numbers, you have to know something like division. Say division here, Juma, addition here, Juma, subtraction, multiplication. These are the fundamentals of mathematics. And untino say ye suya bibi na ye di kind train the fundamentals and sandia. Ene ye babrabo mu a esese ye be sha brabo ase no anka ye di kan ma ye the fundamentals of life. Enu nti na ye hwe the fundamentals of life you must know. Na obi beka se na ba bia nya duru de abrabo mu enka achi. At any point in time you can effect a change. So wo pese wo hu sesan nko ade a ebetumi abaso. Enu nti de ye kan kosi ni say once enioma bi wɔ hɔ a yesua school mu yesua omo kire the fundamentals omo kire ye aboaye. It's like mathematics. You know the quadratic formula. Ya kire formula no. Enti ye the question ba na say quadratic question ko ade a once I know the formula, I get the figures and then I put in the numbers in ko ade. I have to arrive at the correct answer because I have applied the fundamentals of mathematics. Enti de megidi say ya brabo aye boy so no, there are certain fundamentals that we have to know. Send ebeya ebeboa ye yankasa so that edu ba bia we can also take life easy because emu bebre ho abrabo na ye ebo no the way ya fa abrabo no ene ne saa de na ya fa nti ensusanso bo ne abaye so no very serious. Enu nti ne ye hwe the fundamentals of life that you should know. Okay. Enti em say o person men kasa bi nka ho enye sa o person ke yamobo
biso
the fundamentals okay enunti the edikan the first fundamental of life that I want you to know is that there are some questions in this life you can never answer.
Wow.
There are some questions in life you can never answer, no matter what you do and no matter how skillful and talented you are. Questions be to me answer. And do I say nipa sometimes a question can come to you. Why is it that you are not this? Why is it that some of the questions you cannot answer? But questions that we cannot answer, we spend hours on it, days on it, weeks, months trying to figure out answers. Meanwhile, you not get it. Obi because there is an answer for everything. And you know that. Let me ask this question. Okay, where the owner be samba me misao. Where did you come from? Before answer na yewo no na wo hefa.
Question my dream honda.
What dream honda wa?
My dream one am say na me some say na me mfra mo say na me dey answer na ebeba.
Yes, there are certain questions that accept the fact that in life any question bia enti emu bebre ho a bibia we want to try to answer. Any bibia na obetumi answer. Accept the fact you can't tell. Now, say yewu a ehene yeko. Now, somebody will quickly say me call heaven. That is a religious point of view. Obia or no someone will no see who call heaven. The only sa someone on so coin. So in general, no, you can't really tell. Who call the Ashanti kingdom konfanoche oba bebo mo papa ne dru ba bi no konfanoche kra say okoji owuo tumi aba owuo duraba okoye up to now konfanoche amba
onyanjin we
enti na minim say Chris who betimi amma ma hu ba bia konfanoche wa enti it's like in life no the here kan kosi ni say there are certain questions that you can never answer. Ba kunie enene say why do bad things happen to good people? edru ba bi a obi ha oye pa but adeboni bi tumi tono na wakwa bisa say oh na asumasi pa say ne oye and asade we atono you are asking yourself a lot didn't ne ba sa you realize say you cannot have answer to such a question. Intino ebra ye bobra no yenti ase say you can come to a point whereby you encounter certain questions. It might come from people, it can even come from you your own self, but you will try to get answers but you will not get it. Inti ekobasa, don't waste time because abrabo na ye mre ena ye de bobra no. Inti yes don't waste time on it, just continue the life.
Okay.
Ni atosu mienu.
Them say
okay.
Yeah, you know your exams.
Okay.
I could be to question. No, what's now one. Why wouldn't you solve? No, what's now one. The time I better get ready to stop working. No, I don't know what's a question. Be one. Can be you bet me but one yet.
Yina to sa yina to ye. One say a do baby say oh answer questions sir. Question be why you say we dey say me to me answer. Now te home until you are trying to remember be a formula B or something. Obey ya emba. Entino, one of the techniques in answering questions say start a question, but I say Janiho, move to the next one. And I teacher for next time Mokano.
Yeah, they'll bet me.
Yeah, you bet me, I know. Intinia, Oshania, you know, Chile, no about song. Obi can say me, yes, especially we a objective questions, their friend Portmanteau. Aha, yes, say you are being one share the answer, you just leave it. If you are not market, then you continue. And to bon say, Yama 1 hour to answer, maybe by 30 minutes, no answer we, but still na be or her own to me. So you go back and then go through. Sana abrabo so etie. Inti abrabono, when you are not finding answers to certain questions, Mesrao Janeho and continue the life. Because no matter what you do, your questions be her, you can never find answers. There are certain things in this life that you can never explain. And you may be a you say, me pese me nyanti ase, me pese u chiremu, ade bi o u chiremu a enyezie. Upon the sophisticated weapons and whatever machines and things that we have in our world to do. And you may be a etimisia, ye to make green hoa yentiase. Memao asemba kwa me say you cannot explain. Obi ohwa otumi yare. Yare na ebo no. Sebe ebo na enche. Dr. Fokre try say ombe sustaining no na wawu. Sa yare kro ya betumi abo obi. Onipa kro no de betumi very severe but the person will recover. Medication ya yede ma obi a anya adwuma no. The same medication yede ma obi atumi aye adwuma, the person will recover. So sometimes even medicine cannot explain certain things. Enti aya menya ho say ade bia no you are trying to explain it. Enye bibia na obetimi a kyerem. Enuma bi ho a na abrabomu no one of the things is that mpempi no try to explain bibia we explain e kura na sometimes we make a mistake. What you think you cannot explain, leave it. Now, me Mr. say yemfa ne say bia wadru ba bi pemwa wo bi ho ana wo kohwehwe wo bi afa na wahia onipa foforo wo hia no na wo bisa so o mepa cha ehefa na Theophilus ete not knowing say nipa na wo bisa no Theophilus ne ba no now den na wo hia sa nipa at that time you can't explain it den na wo hia sa nipa no at that time and until near Case, Abrabona yebono, and you may be you cannot explain it. Mr. Don't waste time on certain things. Adi be a washer, just a unya explanation, no, because every human being is limited one way or the other. Ye nipantino, we are limited. And one of the things about life, the fundamental of life, is that you cannot explain everything. And I'm pacho bibia now bet me explain a teacher for one say we a teacher ni kura no a edu ba bi kura na akwala to me e bisa obibi na ade na you see sometimes you have to be truthful. Catch on say ade ya obisa me there mean to me explain I'm going to do research. The genuine teacher they will tell you. But and say how you want to say asa unim bibia. So what I say enti abrabo na yebo no yen kan hu say enye bibia e na ebetumi akire kirim. Yemfa bibi ti say emre ye call baby na mango duas bebre sisi onte ne edoso e na ase ye tete ase bi mu bon komo bi mu yese enti there was this lady ono kwa na ote ho em se na wo hwe ni phone so enti ote ho na tu ono no ose eye ne se onso di mfiri baby ote no enye se bia okọ obi ho ana obi afre no eye ne se onsori e na osori ye pe e na dua no mango no branch ba ku buye ebe bo baby no te pepe. Now this person has escaped a disaster. How can you explain it? Eye den enema otumi hu say you cannot explain this. Entino the eye kan ko sinyina say in this life there are things that you cannot explain. It's a fundamental. Enti se wunya sade we e de hye obotomu a unha wo hu bebre e wa brabo mu unha wo hu bebre to boase the way I mu bebre ho a ye ma neoma bi high. We need explanation for this. That is not everything. Neoma ni bo ha you can get explanation. Ebi o ho so a se be se ne ta ka no opa digare grawama the explanation will not come. So this is the second fundamental of life that you have to know.
That's another quoted no.
Okay.
Ebe kaiti for say what question be I'll be to me at their firing Facebook and YouTube lines and so and say yeah media from the better number 9 yeah the two journal better what question be waiting that WhatsApp aba say who will be so episode contributor so last week I promise say wait me after so I wait me after but for now no you have questions then for your YouTube channel Boakye-Fosuhene and Facebook so Boakye-Fosuhene was him be said to me Eddie Afawa my Wabra Yusu Kaza said by ya now question be my bit me Ejina na yede assembly sana to Jana once and my the coach I hit it
I Christian ya the mental so no aha entino the etoso ebio and say there are things in this life that we can never change. And you might be a wa opa ye den entumi nsesa da jetum and you might be a wa obe try this thing I will change it, this thing I will change. Obe try yes the thing cannot change. In this life there are things you can't change. Obi say my example one example is the past. Onipa biano you have a past and you can't change your past. You can never change it. Adebia esi atwamuno. If it was a mistake, a series. If it was a success, a series. If it was something that you lost, a series. And there is no way say adia atwam ubetumi aye ho bibia. But have you realized say enipa bibiri ho abrabo aye boy no ase wo mabrabo no nyina no omadwen wa chire. Oh, den na mekam ye say, den na we ye say, den na ye say. Adia atwam no obi afa na World Cup. What the past can do for you is that the past can give you lessons. Enti niema atwam wo abrabom no ebema wa adisuade but untumi nsesa no miti hai all things being equal. I'm using the word all things being equal. I am a male born. There's no way I can change it. Say me da me sore no na maye female me ye obema me da sore no na maye all things being equal. It is not possible. I can't change it. Enuntino yenti ase say enoma bebre ho a ye be try say yesesa enye yi. It's like the death of a loved one. Sebio say odofu bi wu a wo maame wo papa ewu a once oni pakron awu say kim no eno ano no wo ye ne ho hwe a enye yi. Opa ye den fa he ye say if you say ansa ne ye be hye ya brabo ase no ebi mu di kan ba ya omu wu ye so no omo antumi anya ho hwe enti ne ye breso ensesan enti ti ase say you cannot change something like that. Enti ye nam addition so ka say ubi bi awu ewom say ya papa but don't dwell on that. Enunti no amasa be sebio why ye musun bi ase why ye bibi misraw continue your life because omo mawu na ye dan ebi mbesen awu aka ho. There are things you cannot change. Afei bibi ti say aging. Ufie kwa animu a untumi sesa no. Obi say ubetumi asesa no o kwa adwuma mu a na wate wo mfie so. Ubete so de by nature ebe mu ahu say enti obi oho a hwe nanim yese ebia retirement age 60 years obu a hwe nanim a watra 60 no enso so da so wa adwuma mu okote ni mfie so enti wo te so but naturally no untumi umfie osisa na enyeje ye wo date bi a sa date no eno so untumi nsisa no abusua ye wo mu no obi say adenti na me esenka Bill Gates na wo me enye Bill Gates na wo ni e wo no maame na wo ono ana ye o maame ono ana ye o papa. You can't change your father, you can't change your mother. Enti say wo ma we ye how ma say adenti na ai me kura no ye tai kan sem bi say ye wo ye no nka ye te yero ho maame chim esenka ye ka say ye ma na aha na ye si peg na bia ya te oh madam push
oh US no no wes
enti honey de na je say ehoye but you cannot change it. You need to ye no na ye wo ha abusuan wo firi mu no na wo firi mu. Sometimes no matter how obi be say bia onene maame anya problem onene maame abusuan minimu bio no matter what obu ha wo se wo maame wo pa ye den wo se no wo se wo papa wo pa ye den wo se no
ma nchwa no
okay
me former master or ni maame no be ka che mo say ba ko say obi training college
okay
no oni abaya bi we bi enyeme
okay
na no so ni papa na maame nti wanje nyinse na nyame ancha de omukọ wa akwara no ase Chris akwara ne seme ama 90 nyina na seme na me so na medina ya de ide ase akwara ne kasta ne bibia ni tie se ne se ne bibia se no awa fa na 90 afa na so fa chire kwaje ade na chire because na we deny but nyame cha owo akwara no je se hu akwara na timu se ne copy pepe
enti ne can see to say there are things you cannot change. Now the fourth thing I'm person make ho asem before that mesre say the year discussing empanyin say nyansa enni ba ko for trim. Wisdom is not found in only one person. Until the year discussing and yes say bia yenim nyansa esen coach nim nyansa sen da bi na emomu no edru mere bi ba ye beje wo so wadwen kire. We want you to come in to also contribute. We are here to share experiences. Ye wa ha say ye nyina ye beto ato adwen na ye de aboa because ewiase de wunim no obi nim ena de obi so nim no wo so wunim nti ehia say ya we try to exchange our ideas, we try to share experiences enu nti mesre say bere ne so a de coach aka maka nyina achi no wo so fa wadwen ebra say ese frɛ na ese wo frɛ ana say message na ese wo send ya mesre say na wo so wo de aba. Now the fourth fundamental thing about life is that there are things in life you cannot control. Edu ba bi a wo pese wo control nioma bi. One of them is time.
Okay.
You can't control time. How do you control time? Untumi control time. Enti yemu bebre bi nya na ade we na nka anyesa. Se emere se eseka se ekwa ebe kosa aka akra na ma ebi abo 8 PM GMT. Untumi nka se me stop mere no na you can't.
It's my be daw.
Why be daw?
It's ana am say fasting wo fie na. Esa na na pentama de nti me ko team time no ko nim na. Ade chen so ye late to school. Say team we every say time.
Aha nti mu chim ye na se mu didi.
Na time na so nti e bompa na e ko didi.
Aha na time no so yin.
Na time ni yan so nti e chere ade chen say o say so go school. Na yes so her time na dia e adwuma di nti some am go time na say
enti yenti ase say ye wo enoma bi ho a you cannot control. There are some natural disasters bi hwe yen hwe abrofo yi. Look at how omo advance in technology ni neoma ba tsunami to me see ho, hurricanes etumi eba, flood kese bi to me see. Now ask yourself, are there no to be in control? There are some of the things na e sha se so a just say ade no a ono a wo bre no wajai. There is nothing you can do. When there is a tsunami, you can't do anything about it. When there is a hurricane, you can't do anything. Just say ade no entity ase say abraba ameboy enoma bi ha min control. I can't. You cannot control the emotions of people. Na won say sebi uni obi oho ebia bibia si na onipa ko ne raho wo se me be ya manasere. Sometimes ubetumi aye ne obeye bia onsere because you can't control the feelings, the emotions of people. To me control. And sometimes I can't say, you see, everybody cannot be like you. A do baby I na ye percent e bi mu ye te say yen me ye ni say nti enya se na wo ye na enkyere se sa na obi aye no se na wo ye no enkyere se sa na obi aye no enu nti no ye nti ase se enyoma bi ho a ye betumi akontrol enyoma bi won so a ye ntumi control ma me fa we so nka ho. Then the fifth thing is say there are certain things you cannot stop in life. Untumi nka sa ade we must stop you free na kwe wo ma onya adwuma bio. Number one, death. Say owu hoi ade a yetumi stop you owu a. Me gidi se nka ye nyina ya stop bi. Enka ye mu. But you can't stop death. No matter what, you cannot stop death. Now you can't stop growth. Hwe ye wo akwala to ha. So long as akwala ni didi say ni say obohu na onyi, you can't stop that growth. Enti ye ba ye nso so ya bra bomu a. You realize say ye nyi. Sometimes you wish you and can be slow down growth, but you know the ubenyi. So you cannot stop it. And untino mama yenya santi asiewe, bra yenya santi asiewe nyina no ebeboa ye papa send ebe ya enuma bi oha, we will take it cool. Chris. Yes, now let me add maybe last two. There are things that in life that we cannot be responsible for. A drew by bia, aya ye free big guilt. Sesi amenoti ya ye din komo nyame mfasa ma enko chichichichichi. Nebe ho ana kum. Now, na fe me say and I'm sure say me na maku Chris. Me dia na me ye. You understand? I take the blame, I take the responsibility. Meanwhile, ebia ebekwa head the cause of the death, you know. Na ebia a heart attack or something. I am not the one who caused it, but obi ohwa bibi ohwa obeji amane ho ade so nya wo na ye se woni obi ohọ na se ebia bibi esia enye ni nyina ene se wo je se wo na da bi me ma example baako. Now you are either born into poverty or wealth. Enti se ya wo wa to ohia mu a, you can't blame yourself se adenti ena manya ade akra ense se kan beto ohia da bi. There's nothing you can do about it. Don't take responsibility for ohiano. Nemum, you can work things out to come out. Ube to me atoto nioma na ohiano wa firimu. Now when you listen to the stories of most great people, most of them, their families, you know, it was nothing, their background, it was nothing to write home about. But ene, wamu ye omadwin say, haini ya wome to ye ba mentinem me firimu na bra me firimu no. Minim say into omo successful mutu anamon bia ebe boom, and now they have been able to be successful. They were in poverty, now they have entered wealth. So in this life, it is possible to move away from one state to the other. But o kachira o now take responsibility say ane aja hiamu an maba beto yemu bebro asa na ebo yebra no hia na beto mu no dia na wo ya fa ho. Do something about it. Stop blaming say bia eye me onya bibia sebe anka me menya anka yi na wo me akoye saying Elon Musk nka by now che say anase Bill Gates and coming to me ni misika but I na mababe pie menya nka mikopie wo ba bi enya ho na mpie haya na mababe pie but I can still do something. Ebi ni ye we are here but we are trying to impact lives and you know it's about what you know and what you have to do. Enti uhu na utumi ya ebeboa de twato me pese ye de eka ho na afei. It's a question be your na wabisa and say there are things in life we cannot exceed. Sa same way ade a mesrɛw tie ne ye pa na efa ye adwuma. Ade bi wo ho a untumi nkontra da no matter what you do. No matter what you do, you can never ever. One of them human lifespan. Now, onipa biya no ye wo range lifespan ye say ebia unyia by this time you have to expire. Now in general we share a the general lifespan, human lifespan is 72 years. 72 years. Into obo to make us menya 150. Okay. Yeah,
If you got the 300.
If you crowd, because me maybe 500 years. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Say, yeah, boss, as you know, those that we came to meet, our who called Omudin Face and the Woo year. Into your mama range, into averagely, 72 years. Now, Oba Ghana, yeah, average lifespan is 66.3 years. 66.3.
Which I didn't tell. I think in 72 Ghana
I said, well, sometimes environment now woman and so actually aduane a di access to basic care like health and in your man no sebi you ye mi say who say omo nsem obi no and now say even politicians and most of them omo yare a abruche no mkope health care na ha hospital ni ha ebi wa ha but omo ko adentia ba bi more advanced than the other. One time, I was in, I think, Germany, Hamburg, and I visited a patient be our hospital. Now, in fact, me call ye, me share only pa chrono, room or da na o yare no. Hey, machines in here de, almost set ya de bi o say ebia insuo na opa no mo a. There's no need to be friend nurse and as will be umia bibi na bibi a peke nsuo no de abre no na wayi nsuo no asem ya na de chronicle and I'm say hey say yare we de be come up yare a wo yare a enti in fact na eye me nwanwa na wo hwe enioma mo wa enti ye free ho no 3 days time na me share obi na me ne no kasa enti me ne onipa kro no kasa no na me bisa onipa kro no say oh eh we de me pa che wo mpese me bisa say enti Germany ha no enipa timi wu ana o sere say kwekwe oh na de na wo bisa me sa na me say oh we de ma me misa efi say me hwe hospital me ko mfidie ni ade e wo ho a na nipa timi wu ha de na ehu papa enti sometimes nioma ye wo no ebe kire say ye benyi acha na say ye nyinche. Look at pollution and the problem back why we Ghana galamsey and ye say yin so ni ade when nyina no contribute to the reduction of our human lifespan. Enunti no you realize say enunti na ma ewiase de 72 ye de 66.3 into bisaya
I'm saying I'm saying na 43
enunti na say we must all put our hands on deck ade bia ejidi say enya ebeha amansan no we have to speak against it. We have to stop it. Inti ade bia ye ya M1 esi etimi jai because yentumi enya ya in a way no it is gradually affecting all of us. Inti your lifespan no we won't say gradually eba form. Ti say na we kan one hwe betimi ate aba 50. Na Chris say 50 a wo hwe age a na just say one more now 49 there's almost and you know, I think, sir, we need to understand, sir, in life there are certain things you cannot exceed. Yes, one of them is your lifespan. I feel time in a day. You have 24 hours. Obia or 24 hours. Wherever you find yourself, 24 hours. 24 hours no necessary o activity bia enumu na obeda ubedidi obekwa adwuma obeye day ade bia person ye within a day 24 hours you cannot exceed it yanti asesa obu a wo ye bibia say menya nanka mre no bebre wo 24 se nya so pe aso you can't do anything about it. Afei human strength and ability ahoden sesi ya no akwala a wadi yemfa no say 10 years o wa ahoden say ebia o ma no emo 5 kg a ebi obetumi apagya 10 years ile obetumi basa akwala no o ma no cement emo 5 kg cement 50 kg o ma sa 10-year-old boy say on lift cement which is 50 kg a on to me because na hodin enu ho enu nti no sa na ete na duru ba bi a ye frɛ bibi ehwehwɛ animu na me kai say those times your friends senior high and secondary school no ye call me school no ye frɛ bibi a man kamfo say bia ade bia den no say oba wo ho a opese wo ye na ehu say watumi aye ye frɛ na man kamfo
we no cool
entobu obeye no apagya ade bi afei obekwa kodu dormitory no na ni sisi ye ne ya because na ma wo ho nte ye ko person o kire say un say obia owo o limit of your strength you cannot go beyond it. Into say Chris, say you kum or sono elephant, and you are asked to carry the elephant. There's no way you can carry it. To me, because wa ho odin enu ho ye hwe omo ye weight lifting na, you realize say competition omo start here, you realize say bimo na omo ebia 100 kg normal lifting na de no na ye de bi ka ho afi obon say ebedru ba bi no onto me. Nature say what drew or limit in physics your friend elastic limit, baby what do I say yeah expanding world to the last that you cannot go beyond it. Entity I say do baby ye nya say ye de ho to ton crofo adentina Chris ye say media. There are some of the things sebi to me. Now with the issue of our memory, enipa ya dwen kura da yitirimu no sanete memory no sa brains na wo yimu no sanete enti ne tumi ka say teacher for him say enkwala no ebi more high IQ, ebi more average IQ, ebi more low IQ. Enti no ya dwen no entumi enye peda eno nti moma yente ase. So we nyina mu no ye pese ye nyina yesua say in this life there are some basic things, fundamental things that we have to know. So who sa nyoma we nyina Chris medium gidi say ebebo papa.
Wow. And that's a bebre coach we be any niema bebre ho. I mean say questions we are into me answer. Maybe we are into me answer no. Never going to me exceed any they can come home. I think say manual idea and the fundamentals are here na de abobra eno no na maybe say I think na say they can hu here say hu ade ansa na shabra bo say in life na say they can go school certificate never be brave, but I think na say you need plan B for your brabo no any counting a year fairly, and most people are failing in life and na omo etimi edi no this omo was keys we intina omo di na.
Okay, now you realize you say in life where your focus is, that's where your concentration is. Inti yemfa ni say me say me a carpenter who person we carpentry wa ba se me nkyerɛw. My focus is to make you or teach you how to become a good carpenter. So you realize you say a na me concentration ewo na abrabona ye no, you realize you say esuma bia obia focus ewo nti ye ko school mu say ya say wo ye general science, general arts, business a na mo focus no ewo. So you realize you say enoma bi ho a sometimes we assume say enka ye de ho nti no there is no need, but wo hwe pa life cuts across. Baby bia abrabo ho ye kire mu say life is about the activities that you engage yourself in when you come on earth. Oba asase so adwumadi ahodo awudi no eno na ye kekabo ma ye say e abrabo o bobra enti no esese ye tumi edan ye chi ekohwe abrabo, because abrabo no a ye bo a ye nim the fundamentals eno na edi edru ba bia ye dru, because minim say ene ne yakeke nyina no obi beka say say ne take minim pa dia anka. So you realize you say yes, had I known it's always at last. Into who say enuma bi o a ehu hia but ya dwen ni so enuma bebre o a ehu hia, one of them any life. So anka anya hwe kura no everywhere anka ubeko school program bia obeye no esenka ye de life course eka ho send ye be ya ye betumi ehu send abrabote na ya te abrabo so ase, because ade bia wo ye no se wote ase a eboa wo, se wote ase a enti me sa neoma we ya misua ya mahu no ama now no I'm trying to take life cool, because edru ba bia enra mitie your friend was saying obi interview na wa visit prison na oka prison asem na asem oka ni say when you go to the prisons your male side and female side. Now okwa male side na prisoners no inmate no edoson ewo hosen female, and the person was trying to say it's because in life no a man ye kope bibia bedi akwete say we have to make it in life. So because of that, sometimes we have to do things that we are not supposed to do. Now, kofa asem abre. So this is how abrabono edu baby a eko. Enti no enuma bi ohwa se wo hu a ebeboa papa. Na ye ko yanim no, you realize say life begin to position us. Ebim ko highest level, ebim ko higher level, ebim ko high level, ebim ko average level. Sa ebim so that form is as a result of your knowledge about life. Inti abrabɔ na yɛbɔ no ɛnyɛ sɛ yawo aba sɛ wo namu saa o dabi obi wɔ hɔ a now hwɛ sɛbi wo de yɛnhwɛ abrɔfo yi yɛtumi wo akwala ketekete na sɛ mehwɛ China for short video bi enkwala as at 5-6 years ya start to ɔmo aduane na ɔyɛ yi sɛ ne chef for no 6 aha yɛbɛka sɛ osa. But akwala we sa tiese o tete no sa you realize akwala ni benyi no na aka ne ho akwala ye behu se e bia otai utoto isma no otutu we say esa akwa obetima engineer aha ye manmu ye kuro iso ba bi ye woi ye to ade ma na kotutu se kim boa ye bebo no
kojo say o say
entino ne ye ka nyina ne say it is a necessity for us to know the fundamentals of life. There are more to life. And you might be brioha, Brabo Yebon, SSC who. This a year who dear, no quasempan say, a behadrin. Binim say, the American Ebimu, other areas be a man to me, and can want some Senamacano, Yansan Nibaku for trim. So we are waiting, say, Ebinum so a day on a drink, Ebeba.
Okay. Coach, maybe I can do say, maybe it's a past intimate and
yeah.
And I believe I say we sit time on their past, so I can draw lessons, but I will say, choice I see, let me, I reform me, Hona, yet me, I mend it future now, let me a boy. See, I will be a bofra, or Tissan semi, be swingy. Can the effect be the same? Say, Saya be a Benyan Sician and Susan Swan, will it be the same? Go beating the Siabia or a young, there is more life ahead of the person. And now, be so any kakra, once why any may be brave, but and when we with me as a son, the impact of a nemesis and as an enlightenment, can it be the same?
Okay. It will not be the same, but it is said that half a loaf is better than none. Oh, pepano, imwa, near my half. I said, oh, when you be a diano. And he said, well, who in them? And until why ye mistakes beginning of manioma, na say, and never hua. At least, oh, says so the year, Juma, a bebow kakra. Dear one in temono, because the same fancy all things being equal, ye share a lifespan, I can once 66.3. Inti ebia ene what the 40 years now what is asem will be at the 18 now what we said definitely no near what no at the age of 18 no can maybe achieve much than you because no oh yeah lifespan no but all the same it is also okay yeah at least what to me be yet I can simply say and when you say nipa be yebi now I'm it's also one thing about life you can't do everything. And sometimes you cannot achieve everything. You can't achieve all your dreams. Do baby, person say, ubet me yebi, untumi yebi. Enti ubon say, ube yebi. Afe time beso say, o lifespan be call. Maybe you are untumi nye, but at least ye be kai say, utumi yebi kakra. Afe, mefa ento so say, sabri I think say ye be to me, be lines no atumo. Nti mobile numbers no amaye.
You are here for Patrol Yang. WhatsApp line is 020-8438-825. Metimobiem 020-8438-825.
020-843-8825. Opeso bisa coach bibia. Afi mpacho my direct
line no
and ye hear says SSM for free no mu chiro ma dwen no mu so nka bi nka ho
and no 053 972 7805 053 972 7805 053 972 7805. And line up as a offer. Offer the be connecting now with me. Maybe so as a man answer what day contributions also at Suja. Coach.
Yes, sir. Enti bra ye twen a tiefo ahwefo yi obi se ne krakra ne san ne krakra ene san ne ye kan nyina no ne krakra ne say since we are not the first people to come on earth enye ye ne nkrofo yedi kan aba asase so enu nti no mpanyin se de odi akire ne sua de odi kan ne nante nti ebi mo di kan ama omo edit these fundamentals at home nti yen so yabadea there's a need to know follow suit say ne ebeboaye nti de yesua nyina no ne ye ka ne se ebi mo de ye adwuma ama asi on yi nti yen so de ye adwuma yen so ebetumi asi yen yi afei ebi osuso no sometimes we need to save our head obi se onipa wadwen nye wholesale wohwa enema ekoso utie me enema ekoso wadwen mu nya izo adentia a lot in your mind. You must know the fundamentals of life so that at least you can also save your head. Until your life, your current life can be better. Esa uhun sa say abraba wo mu sesia no sabi ebetumi ayeyi asen sene ehunu no because sese wo hu ade bi amre bi a wo behu ade no ade kro no nya hu pe eboa wo se afi de wo ye bibi a wotumi ye na wa ye ni ye nti de yesu anyina no ne ye ka ne se yemfa sa the fundamentals of life yi enya adwuma. Let's put them into practice. We need to implement them in our lives. Hwe wankasa wabra bom na afei kire wo ma enkwala ehu hia pa. We need to teach them. Akwala bi ho a ye se akwala bi agi se ne papa osika no kore ade a wo de be hya akwala no eno na odi benyi mane nti ase se abrabo mu enye ne wo panyina duru ba bia na wunya. These are things that we have to know in life. Nti no eduru ba bi na se oba bi ho na opebi no request na wa amfa ma na onhu ni se wo ne papa no de ba wo na utimu odem papa onim se e bia time kora wo bisa sa de no e bia na oni uniska e wo ho but ono akwala no onhu ni sa enu nti no saa nneoma yesu nyina no boaye se ne be ya abra ya ba asase so se ye bebo bra no abrabo na ye bo no ebetumi akọ totin de amaye.
Coach.
Yes sir.
Me bisa se ye obenya akwanya bi se ebetumi ama saa nimdie aye let me say easy to find in our time now because some people don't have access to some of these knowledge and then you'll be asking them say nyame admene otie yen nti can we push maybe as teachers maybe in education stream no can we push some of these things and answer in academic like any other field and answer who can we have access to you said that baby some of these nuggets because said they can be access to some way and can be a life hiding acquiring him said the since they women. So what are we doing to be able to reach out to masses? The masses say with me and yes, impact where my life.
Okay, may I say a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. Now, anytime be a change ebebano, change mostly starting from one person. Now call the next neko sa. Intino brea na minim mahuno metumi achere. Se mechere enipa miensa. Na nipa miensa no ekochire nipa 10 na 10 so kochire 100 afi hu se mass no increase na increase no enunti no there is the need say ade a wunimu a eye papa no say otumi kire. Now the truth ni say TBT nothing but the truth no kwasempa ni say teacher for sabe say o kire science ma social studies economics whatever enye no nkwa na say o kire ade bia emma ebem boa enkwala no ama sebe o mabrabon aye kama no esa wo kire esa utumi kire personal hygiene o kire ma se de but e bia wura ye no hu se de we enkwala na ye o ho no you can spend about 5 minutes to talk about it. In the year you know you can also we a teacher near just every lesson be a obeko no period bi a obekwa akɔkyerɛ adeɛ no wobɛtumi aka sɛ adeɛ a mate deɛ for the next 1 month no class bi a mekɔ no me use 5 minutes e de akyerɛ nkwalaa we before ansa na subject a mekɔkyerɛ no makyerɛ ɛno nti wei ɛbɛboa yɛ wate o ma ɛwɔ fie a saa bere ɔmo nya ntie bi no you have to teach them wadamfo bi a wonim sɛ obi bɛka sɛ wopɛ sɛ abrabɔ no si ne yie no onim you can share with the person hey program bi truth be told coach KBF ɛne Chris ɔmo yɛyɛ in fact ɔmo kyerɛ nneɛma paa nneɛma no bi nie bi gidi sɛ me ne wo cha ɛbɛboa then I start to also share with you then I also introduce you to the program yi ɛba so da bɛn so every Wednesday be 7 p.m. GMT to 9 p.m. GMT ɛno nti no ɛfa he ɛtumi fa ɛfa Facebook YouTube ɛfa your friend saying TikTok ɛne nneɛma ne nyinaa no ɛboa ɛma sɛbi we are spreading the news ɛno nti no yɛnye ntom sɛ ɛnka akyi ma yɛnka sɛ yɛnhu ne ntɛm yɛnim wahu no deɛ hwɛ sɛ afoforo so bɛhu na ɛntumi ɛnkɔ.
Yeah. I said, "Wow, Casamo can say the DH and the DNM Nancy."
Yes, sir.
And the photo Benadema, yeah, before I say Ghana for say Ghana because you caught a manania, you adapt some system, no.
Okay.
But Sani Panas and be drew Ghana pay. Now I revert it.
Okay. And no, they are no correct.
Or no, I'll come to your phone, how coverage here. Wait, I couldn't hide my bear 4 or 5. Obagana na wiaboka na konya no se miti ba ne nti e photo be na do my na bit me bridge that gap anyesa I think say no like the eche but adwen na answer say last week you sua ho no just na yenya insusan so e pese yenya okay e photo be na do my yan etie fo etie I think says ba kwa me the card the coach kan when say yen sign share link ne my yen ho
okay
obo ha bia wanya kwan entie but o share man na YouTube obekọ na how betimi asan tie Facebook wetin asan akọbọ etie se beboa MP ma yetimi ache saa nyansasemi a yabesua na boa etimi impact others no best etimi biem ye number person offer joining ya ubetimi dia frɛ 053 972 7805 053 972 7805 and as a person send the message or WhatsApp 020 843 8825 020 843 8825 and nobody me send a message or WhatsApp about ho na person friend so 053 972 7805 and I must say
okay asema kan say obi say ye kurumfo yeso ye yende yes yeah ne say I mean can say we as the same na me kai say me ko Italy ekosua de kakra na me baaye no na ase abrochiri abamimu na me wo ho no one day pe and I me tie say car bi abo aben one day pe. And that was my first time I met say car abo aben.
Okay.
Na ni nyina ne say etumi yesa because ensisiaye no eye adwuma. The systems are working. Enti me yesa ene me so me ba me kuromu a me mombo aben rough. Na me nka na da ni 3 days. Na me drive it. Na the way a pedestrian be na say me bo aben me bo wie na mka say me ka say me mo aben o but you kurum hwe aben ayebo taxi kura or pe yes say
the bonyum
enti na ye kan say ni nyina no is about the system at work yemisa ye ho say what kind of system is working here system being in every system there is a reward. The reward can be good or bad. In this say a system be juma yes say traffic light is so red jina that is the system here. Now reward in saying say a jina uni problem. Uni police ni problem. Say when nyina it's already na utwa mu a ye be chew. E bia na fine. Ana say ye betumi de wakọ court akoye bibi atia wo. So that is the reward. But ye misa brea obi violate eberebi na esese ne nsaka ne reward no, whether good or bad no, then somebody will come and intervene. So because of that, ama your system, but the system is not working. The reward of the system is not working. On say emra ho ye we have law enforcing agent. Omo hwe se emra na yahye no yedi ye adwuma, because ade bia a wode wa no beka wo be ye hyehyɛ a wan to me implement no ade kronika wa anya kura nkeye, because it remains in you until it comes out. Enunti no ye hu se empempi no ayete se system no ye mpese be ye adwuma. In the same way okwa brochira omo so omo system, even some of the systems are ye use aha no ebia no mo use ho, but e ho no eye adwuma. Me kwa brochire mi hu se obi edwonso abonten da, mi hu bi sada. But ye ha no watwere do not urinate ubeko no obi jira
no person.
aha. Enti sometimes you ask us na obi oni pa ko no bi a hu na wan hu anase sen obu a oni makenkan pa wa kan say but obedwonso ho. Enti no we have to let the system work. The system must work. Then last week you can be efa adwen ho mindset. Ya adwen no. Oh yeah haidie. Oh yeah haidie. Oh yeah haidie. Enti adwen no. Ghana so na wo na eno so wa we aburo na yi a wo so de wo hye wo bag mu duru fi na wato atwe. Masa toto ba bia yenko ba bi.
Obi adwuma no obepra.
Obi adwuma no obepra. That is the mindset. Enti no enam say system no enye adwuma yie ana ye ma ne nye adwuma yie ewo ho ba ye ma ne nye adwuma afi so adwen ye da yitiri mu no menka ne say ehia nsesan ye nya nsesan no akwakoye din hwe ene. They have been educating us on a lot of things. Ade we ye ni say na anye say we so still ebi mo ho a se ne se ma ye nya no still sa na ye no ne ye se ye nya no ye nya wo okra ye pese ye di change ba na ye kire obi say ade we kane no ne ye ni say ye hu say wo ye ni say na ye no obi be ka kire wo say ye nananom tete no sa na na omo ye no. In the area of agriculture now, there were times as an agric engineer ye call field na ye kwa kire farmers say we encourage farmers say they should plant in rows. Say who do ade na say there are methods of planting. We have broadcasting to me say no ato na but if you plant in rows eboa ema unya more o harvest ya unya more obi o say ye ha no de enye sa na ye no. When you plant in rows ama you can use agricultural machinery into bia wo pese we use tractor ebia harvest and na say ye bibia boom sprayer utumi de ye because say we plant in rows. Tractor ties ni benya baby afa obi oha on tail case. So you realize you say emwaye ma bia harvesters say bumper harvesters nya ni nyina mindset. And until sometimes we need to embrace change. Sense I ba aya yen welcome and say no send e be ya enoma betumi asesa. Okay. Enti mejidi say sabre no send e maka no we need others to also come in. Minim say bebre na etie ye ewo various platforms no bebre na etie ewo ho mehwa me hu enkrofo bebre eye madam for baako owo eye okay the message now say mine is to praise you guys for a wonderful job this evening listening to you guys live at New York. God bless you so much for this opportunity given us to learn more about real life. Yenua Albert all the way from US ono so wo hwe papa Albert yadase wo so wo hwe ya you can also send your comment bia wo bia no mpacho betumi asende the address say coach me kenkan ai Facebook deɛ sɛ ɛnɛ agyensɛm ɛwɔ hɔ. Facebook agyensɛm ɛwɔ hɔ. Facebook so bebree na atwerɛ nsɛm bebree. Yɛsɛ yɛma kwan sɛ wowɔ deɛ yɛfrɛ no direct call na wobɛtumi ayɛ. We are ready to receive your submission, your suggestion. Anaasɛ ebia wowɔ question bi so a wowɔ ho kwan sɛ wode ba na coach me answer na obi kan sɛ kama nti baabi a wo bia no yɛnkɔ ma menkɔ Facebook ɛnɛ yɛnua bi sɛ din use of Facebook no say my year of supernatural favor or say God bless you papa. Okay, coach no afei madam for baako all the way from Canada your friend no Mr. Roger Nkrumah I hide the entire news title nti Mr. Samama title afache me or say more fire you go so den kakra afei ye doctor baako Dr. Joachim Boadi ono so o say true fact o say nne ye ka no de o say no kwase papa afei yenua baako Richard Nilabi or say indeed you are a life coach and ye nkaka nyaminti ebeyi afei yenua ba Benedict Anote say chief baako pe or say very true or say ne imo keka nyina no waye na je say ka ohu ni ntam a ankebe bua ne papa afei yenua Daniel Boatin Dani or say this year there any life question I cannot answer I will leave it alone and face my front. With the eye pass what to home I ade bi a wugi di say ope answers to them awunya please leave it and continue your life. Then Trij yenua bi Trij or say thank you coach you too thank you for joining us. Afi yenua ba Duchumwa Christiana ono so say God bless you coach God bless you coach yenua ba Mercy Danso ono so hwe papa God bless you afi yenua Boakye-Fosuhene ono so hwe den afi yenua baako tenem kan no aha yentan ka title so if I don't mention your title please forgive me aha obi beka say nim say ne be describe no de eno nti no say bia me ka Mr. ana say Mrs. ana Mr. ana madam na mesre wafa me sa e de ama me afi yenua Michael Obro ono so aburuche no wo all the way so Germany I think so ono so hweye den mu amaba so no ayese wo question bi a wobetumi e de atoso ana say wobetumi de ato Facebook ho a ana say bia wo yes addition bia if you want to add up to what we have discussed so far mesre se odi beba na yetumi aboboso if you say nem kan no nyansa ni baakofo itirimu afei yenua baako so o say I wa join ye o me yehu say wa join ye papa your friend patience ata o say o hwe papa misraw minim say o ma me nana nso hwe bi adom roso me chia papa ane God bless you enunti wo bibia me pacha so betumi e de atoso yenhwe YouTube so mo am YouTube no mesre se mo so no momfa mo yi embra YouTube for mo so momfa mo de embra na yenkenkan this time obi say yeni abre papa YouTube say nipa binum wo so ye besre se wobetumi e de wo de aba na yetumi akenkan ye twen course no na fe contributions and suggestions and whatever you have please you can bring it out right now ye twen obi bia minim se obi so pese otie enam discussion ye ntifa wo de bra bia bibi yo ha na ese nka mekaka ho atmantumi anka enu ntino wososo efa wo de ebra okay na me hwe message bi okay na me hwe message bi e ba na me hwe okay ɛno nti yɛ nua no mu a mo YouTube for so no yɛ twɛn mo dendenden ɛm sɛ yaba YouTube. Okay, please, are we still on YouTube? Are we still there? Okay, we are trying to get to YouTube and so send a bear say what the BB at to YouTuber you bet to me a bosso okay, YouTube. Okay, right. Enti Chris yeah, kenkan enkrofo ensem YouTube so ye nua Nana Kwia Frema or say powerful message we a lesson and your class enti powerful afi ye nua Bema all the way from Dubai. Okay, or say God bless you coach. God bless you, coach. I feel you know so or say or the Yvonne Jess. I'm say Yvonne Jess, Mahon. Or say this is a real truth pa. Yeah, that's papa. I feel you know about patience. Or say I salute you, coach. You salute too. I also take him. I also take him. Enti Sabri send ye Chris edit to a piano. A number will be to me afre also. Ye pesi ye to ne ane with the ferry be in my direct call 0539 727805 0539 727805. Afi so WhatsApp so ube to me the WhatsApp message about 0208438825 0208438825. Mubia no what the bar yehwehwe na yakenkan the amount. All right. Yenua baba kuso say we're joining here. Nanajwa say God bless you, coach. God bless you, coach. All right. God bless you too. God bless you too. Nunti inti ye twen obi say afrefui ene wo mom de message ebeto hoi. Yemisa no obi bisam say na dwumadie kura no truth be told, what is the purpose for this program so far? Wona aja isi wona so
it's for me damase was asem be saying say ye won kwasem bia ebeboa ye ma na ebeboa ye ma etimi atoto ya brabone anamo yi tete nanka yenim but enonti na ya base yebeboa na saa no kware na eseye no yebebie so ama amansan nyina hu na yetimi asesa yadwen ne ye. It is supposed to help change or reform us in our way of thinking and how we do our things, to help us be able to know life in itself and also live life well, to achieve more. And these are wisdom nuggets and areas that we want to touch to be able to help unravel whatever has been concealed. Maybe why as a Babakata said kind of be why society when you go come for say the my penis my phone maybe can they cover more. But I think say from last week this week you say so I join is son you might be me then is a son and say we no credit now say to Mrs. Sunday maybe a bebo as a someone near and I would you made into no credit na ye dear basse de betuja na near my name no ye na boy and we are brabum, because these are real life issues. Open they are real life issues are say ye di enjuma ebeboa ma yetimi etumpon say nipa. I think say they can pass na dey atwam passing dey atwam, but ye beboa say future no I betimi aye ho bibi no besesa em say die nti a yaba say be no say the besesa
kakra me de e kan de ne ho ne say we are here to seek for wisdom for life. In this life there is wisdom you need in order to make the life better. Sebi yenka se bia abrabo for sesen am nemum ade bi o ha enye fo, but it can be better for you. So we are here to learn, share experiences, ideas. Send be ya abrabo no e bit to me aye better for all of us. Until we are truth be told, or say the truth, nothing but the truth. We are here for wisdom for life. Facebook so say Yenua Andrews Elia ɔsɔ ɔno so ɔhwɛ papaapa yɛda ase sɛ ɔhwɛ yɛ afei yɛnua ba Jacqueline Amufa Jackie wo papa mete wo nka kyɛ papaapa megye di sɛ nyame dom ho yɛ Jackie ɔsɛ ɔno so ɔhwɛ yɛ papaapa afei Nancy Afiasɛwa a ɔno so Nancy sɛ ɔno so ɛhwɛ yɛ papaapa yo yɛda mu nyinaa ase sɛ mo bu so ɛhwɛ yɛ sɛnea ɛka yɛ no mesrɛ wo wowɔ contribution bi a wobɛtumi de aba wowɔ biribi a wo so wopɛ sɛ wobisa a wobɛtumi de aba afei wowɔ adeɛ bi a wopɛ sɛ wo send so a ebia sɛ wontumi ɛnyɛ na bia wopɛ sɛ wode fa ɛyɛ WhatsApp so a number no ɛna yɛde to dwa no 0208438825 ɛno nti sɛnea bi mu de ɔmodeɛ afa hɔ aba no wo so wobɛtumi de wodeɛ afa hɔ aba dwumadie yi ɛyɛ truth be told aha yi deɛ nokorɛ nko a ɛna yɛka ho asɛm we try not to be biased in any way yɛnkɔgyina fa baako daa bi yɛwɔ ha sɛ yɛba bɛsua adeɛ abrabɔ no yɛn nyinaa yɛbɔ bio mmaa ɛɛbɔ mmarima so ɛɛbɔ mmɔfra ɛɛbɔ mpanyinfoɔ ɛɛbɔ we are all in this life together nti adeɛ bi a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛhu yɛsua sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ɛbɛma abrabɔ no atumi akɔ pɔten ama yɛn no that is why we are here for ɛno nti ɛna yɛwɔ ha ɛno nti no sɛ woajoine a it's not a mistake at all yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ anytime bi a wobɛba dwumadie yi so no try sɛ wobɛshare link no wo nsa ka link ne pɛ remember to share the link allow others to also come in ɔmo mɛtie bi ɛfiri sɛ sɛbe mpanyin sɛ obi ani hɔ a ɔka sɛ fa wasɛmpa ɛkɔ do once we are speaking about the truth something that will help you there is the need to involve others, especially loved ones, family members, to also come and benefit from this. And Tijumadi, it takes place every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. GMT, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. GMT. Yeah, the fa, yeah, Facebook, TikTok, yeah, the fa YouTube, and untino every Wednesday biano, hwese ube make it time. Na waba be join ye bia obi be bisa say is there a way to also support this program if you want to sponsor the program ope say dwumadi utumi ebeso yasene ekwan bi so a you are doing a very good work I want to support it financially because dwumadi ayedi it really needs financial support ehia papa enunti if you want to support us financially you are free to do so, and we will be glad for you to support us. Momo number will be to me. I use you 0244 616963 0244 616963. No, and about a screen or so. A dear beba a coffee Boakye-Fosuhene. Sadino and a beba for sponsorship. Will be to me a Sunday a day. Aba ebi obi beka say the way a yetete ha no bia yehia moa bia ana Chris yehia
say the baby to me reach out to me na say projects no so afa na ya start say be expand na etimi aboa impact na dey say be here.
Okay. So we want to go far. Ye pese yetumi ekoye nim the internet and adwuma ene nneoma hodo bebre wo hwe the way a yesisi ha ne nneoma ni nyina no emoa na ye de beye amana yefe and then we also want to sustain the program ye pese adwumadi no etumi tokoso enye se bia ya sha se bedru ba bi ne se ebia sebio ahoden eni ho ana titiri sika sema hoden eni ho ntino ye free enframa muda bi esese yetumi eboa na program yetumi ekoso efise ebi mu hia ane ebi mu hia papa de na yesuan sese aboa obi papa megidi se wo kora no aboa emoa wo mpokora na wo kire mba wonamfofo ene wadofo and it is going to take them higher and higher in this life and you see that their lives will become better. Say me pese me de mase me twa to kura ebeba na afi yede dwumadi no okay question Chris na me ka say o wapon mi o
Then I reset for them.
Okay. Make us swap from you. Okay.
Maybe say yo nipa bi a said now can yan hwe yen suni ne ye ban bi a academically and now saying yen field of endeavor no e betimi arise but ye su be until na asine take we are or certificates be there ho
Okay.
tun say otimi nyame fasam nyame timi tun sa for na otimi wu
Okay.
na bra school or ko adwuma ye na as a be waste. Okay. Emphasize because why pray say we ye baby na life ni wa why ko school I yes on yes case be brain na owie na pa because of ebia ne ntoto be want to ni year nse na anko wie enti say they can I think say yes be African be say you can never cheat nature.
Okay.
How can we balance life because ohwa enemu bi ohwa say school near kwa ye before say nsa brofo or ibi am kan say omo kwa brochia abrofo be jai omo time idea am call leave and obe kwa the holidays akọ home but before na say ye be jai over time ye be skaka ubi esu chene obe kunu ho jai ti won say I don't say ni nyina ka ho ntina ye wu ntem e chan omo ana say sa ne ma ye kan ne ma nyina buma e foto be na do ma ye.
Okay.
Na betin aboa because sometimes I think say obi chere ma ebi o say niema nyame boy o de ma ye ni nyina no I be boy ye nyina no most of them ne boy nya den. I think I say insure say ade a ehu hia but sometimes nipa nso common de ne pa anu ho a na on exercising obeko ti say doctor ka chere say exercise ho afa na obeko jima na okọ bibi isa niema we nyina no efuto be na be man say betimi ato ye niema yi say ye hu ene enya nyansa we betimi de ato niema say de be ya say ye rise in let's say our career and in life no betimi balance no with your health na yetimi atena se na ya enjoy
the fruit of
our labor.
Okay. Chris, me that's papa. You realize that any day you know the fundamentals of life you must know. It works either for or against you. It will work either for you or against you. Now, say medical doctor, surgeon, ono na say ebia obi nipadua mu tochima yese okoye no operation. Now, if this surgeon, as young as maybe the age of 35, nimdi owo nyina achi na se kafra o se okonom nsa na obro na odeko drive na the person is involved in an accident. The accident has no respect for you. Say, oh, we dey a surgeon ti accident ye mane so dabi. Inti life no sometimes I can say you must take your life into your own hands. Inti dru baby a nyabere na dwen wo ho kakra. Most of us ye nwen ye ho. When we need to attend to others, futu a me nipa bi ben me de ama me pa. And it is very true. Sometimes one shy you be there kri but about one kasa we don't have time for ourselves, which is very wrong. You can't say me say outside gentility, cry. Inti abontin de obaya tinanim, but now no one kasa obre. So what I say, there are certain things, sorry to say, it doesn't make sense. Now, when you are not standing well, na say ensuo fa obi a ense sa wo koye say wo ko save no. That is what they will tell you, because it's better to lose one life than to lose two lives. Inti mehwe say ebia me bua obi bi na me gina yie. So in this life, hwe wo ho first is very important. The way you treat yourself, position yourself first, and sana nyoma bi ohwa a wahwe abonten. So now you are trying to help others. You yourself, need time ma ho, wo nidi ye, unye say, uni ahoden. Chris, and what me abetena ho because ahoden wo ho. Senka when you severe malaria aka wontumi mba wobetumi ayare bi ka wotena sese cheye ka wo yam you can't ti yebeka se Christ when bibi nti wantumi ama enti no de yesu nyina no moma ye ni kan fanya adwuma ansa. We need to have time. So we are saying say we need to invest more in our lives. We need to have time for our lives. Nyambere ema wabraba wobono if you say emere kwa na ekono. One of the things you can't stop certain things, and one of them is time. To mean stop it emere no de eko. Sesi abo 8:43 GMT. Eya 9 bebo. We can't do anything to stop say man 9 more. Yeah, studio hano. Yeah, the NSC for me man 9 more. O the C for more 1 for 9 no ebebo. Enti no near me kanyina ne say near yete aye papa no yemfa enye adwuma. So what I say yenya mre emma ye ho. Have time. There's something we call self-awareness. Do you know how much do you know yourself? You must study yourself very well. You have to analyze 1 or 2 things concerning your own life. But what has been happening? Nipa bebre wo ho a omunimom ho ye nimre ese otumi ho ebia aduane we medino efree 6 p.m. ekwa say ne to me. You have to know. But yenim obi wo ho a say oda ebia 3 hours according to the system or you okay. Obi so ha 3 hours untumi nye okay da. You must know your system. Enti so obi ba no be kasa an we obi na to da eboro 3 hours 4 hours it means you are not serious in life in system. One pa kon obi o ha natural untumi na ene bi mo so a omo wa adoma chede a ye deda enkofo bi amani tua omo wa adoma chede o kaso omo na omo beda obeyi enti no ne ye kan say moma yenya mre ema ye ho. Now we are talking about our lives before we move to the lives of others or other lives. Hwe wo de answer na wakwa akohwe abonte menkoye outside gentility home cry. Some of us in fact we've made a lot of mistakes in trying to look out than look within. A mistake. Sometimes you try to console yourself. So, oh, say, but at the end of matter, one ye. Mekai say, me wo a year junior high school. Yes. Na ye kwa exams. BC. Na ye time no. Ye be a class back when I be more next class. The class I me kunya virtually we are now say me na minima de ho. Enti we are not supposed to say be besat her exam say in him say teacher for some ya we say mu yimani say it me bisa kakra mo ya we masa sa ko wa bisa bipen masa teacher ni kan no wo bisa bipen nkwala ni ko bisa na wo kasa enti afei edu ba bi no na almost a lot of people are asking me so me nwie and sometimes the mistake I make is say me ko kan obi de I say ni say me ye no afei mani ba mo so na time akaka krab na so na me de me nyanye. I realize say how did me kaya de bi am say ma mo me ho say me pese e bi a me boa obi a say ma boa me ho awi ansa na ma boa obi. That is how the life should be. But oba ya sitremu a we are not able to do that. Enu nti no e de na wo ya ma wo ho obi o hokra say oyiska ato ade ama obi aduane ama obi a enha no but ono ankasa to adia enese minya banku ne tilapia anka medi especially emema no and rich money bossman money we know you realize say ono ankasa betis ka say e bia 50 cedi okoto banku ne tilapia hey 50 Ghana. But ne girlfriend a friend say rich girlfriend friend say now when oh me waha oh any oh bad to banku ne tilapia bre me na me konwado me ho aka ne sika 60 cedis obeyi mu 50 ato
no the onanti akwato
no Say you 50 day and not just our top 50 na na say obe nante akono no. Say you 60 day aja or 10 cedi bi odebe. But ono ankasa ne konda. Why are you killing yourself?
Which I mention around for corner they be a quarter pizza at say be when I buy tell him mama can be here say schemato pizza sa mean what time mama was on Nangazan can be here.
Only be that. Hey, very serious. Edu baby, learn to pamper yourself a little. Edu baby, pamper yourself. So what I say? I about to make a baby, pamper me. Na me sere wanka san so to me pamper o honde.
Obi anka nchire.
Obi.
Abana ka je no de obi anya nka.
Enti wo so no sometimes o kondo bibi obi to me ka say hey be 2 weeks ni me kon ados me sere wo. Koto bidi na wo so ye person. Who ye person? Who be train? Na what the mean for say one hey American ne yenka. Enti Chris the enyumre ye ka nyina ne say there is the need to pay attention to ourselves. In fact, one of the key things I can say, we must pay attention to ourselves. We have to. What is happening in your life? What is happening in your body? What is happening in this area? Identity and how you school new addition to mean concern open. You have to pay attention to these things. And you may be your heart, you to me the question name maybe. Maybe so enter. These are realities in life. Because abrabona yabamuno now we can be bifa ensuo ho. Say if in Quran say Ghana Ghana no, we will testify that whether na yewura mu no ensu komo nche da ne. Meanwhile the body needs fluid. So you don't have to only drink water when you are thirsty. Enti consciously no su komo kura ne wa esa onu nsuo. Obi amani tua no metai ka chen me no ma enti wanu nsuo. You need to be taking water. Force yourself to take the water. So what I say, Entino, and your ma wenu ye numa bia, SSA, ye to me esua, na ye hu.
Anybody no catch say, I think those are more they eat according to our health, by eating according to your taste.
I taste
a chicosiana and brown air.
And I say, amen or no.
I say, said they see in me and any insurance, or maybe on a man's shukran.
Yeah.
But yesterday it wasn't sure about the ball life. Waiting your crab water because I would bend until the whole day. Don't even know that. But I don't know catch I say some of us so said you can say insurance man, I say we break engine were heating.
Yeah.
In say amounts you body in bisa amount is common right said okay. Body in the car in bisa was I didn't see now ma insurance no. Sana body net. No cause him was said you can rest. Who was a baby onyare panko da until kwa oyare another doctor surgeon to say be home. Because onyare na on homeda 10 years na no when the dey building na musa my things say what be any me hu say do be say adwen yes ye hu.
You see Chris, even aduane a yedi, in fact ye kasa say obati yesua ade o aduane a yedi no sometimes say nimde o hoi esno ba bi mu very strong ye wo enkophobia ye dietitians kire ye aduane we eyema we enyema enka say me de we madia debi ebia even kura no aduane bi wa say ono a emane min bebre ebia te say kontomri say yetumi noa bre a me fan say ebia say eye bayira ye twitwa bayira no ye di sisu na de kontomri na guso kontomri ne bayira ni nyina ababin abom ye say ye noa kontomri sa we ye sa ahode nuro no nutrients ni nyina no you realize say ebe film into ube say unoa ne saa ana unoa kontomi nko ampo kra saa afi ube wie no na ube say ensuo na ye very green say ni nyina asen kono no me kai say minka we na yen sere kakra emre bi me ko da hotel bi wo Berlin Germany asem na me kan na
onje say Berlin to
da binya Berlin to misra we die Berlin papa na hotel ho no me kodru ho anwumre nti ade chi anopa no na me se me call breakfast na me call ye na I think yen ya na ye da ho na ye ba be didi I was the only black there nti me ho na broni bi omo waitress ba ko bi sam so na me hwehwe obi ana na so da bi ye se me hwehwe obi na me so me da happy Inti no obisa say is there something that he can offer me? Na madi kan akwa 1 or 2 bi na me say o na me pekusua but me call ho no ma hu kusua ya no e bi ni ho so obetumi aye bi amamia me ho ha be 3 minutes na bruni di kusua ya ba ya Ghana ni manya kusua me bo kusua no ho ai papa me yi shells ni firi ho no ti ya me bie mu akabi me bie kusua no mu a inside no me to me no me say enya me say yoku no say ye no na ye din but say omo no an sa we so that is still a yellowish color no enti me am say na me friend no say me sra kusua na amen oh me pa chao a haidie and you know you see they are thinking of the nutrients and we are thinking of taste. Are they with there? Nyai. But some necessary would na ubenya hoden. Nti ni nyinam no nyoma bi ha ye practice but emwaye. Se say nim de aba ye sua. Na nse ya metie ade bi wo TikTok. Blood group. Me blood group no. Me kutie bibi fa ho. I realize say nyoma bi a medi no say it's not good for my blood group. Nti ese me jai. Nti obi beka say me di we ya minya problem. Ade na wudi a unya problem. Your blood group enyepe. Sometimes we react based on our blood group to certain things. Nti aduane bi ho a obi ho a e bia bibi kakra bi na say sometimes o blood group crack no. So there's a need to listen to some of these things. Minim say yekoye nim no truth be told today dey no krenkwa na ye ka wa ha. Enti no some of these things we are going to learn. Yebesua na mu say ne ye kikan nyina no ne ye discussing yesua. We are learning from other people the experience that we have and yes bia bibia free trim. Some of the things last week about we quoted from other people. Your friend say Buddha mon nema bi omo kan concerning things. Enti yesua dubo say numa no bo ha ye be kan wa ha na ebi kra wati wo ba bi ana wasua wo ba bi ane we want everybody to learn. Enu nti no de ye kan nyina ne say moma yenkeka ye ho na yenya mmere ema ye ho na yensua neoma ebeboa ye ankasa se ne be ya yabrabo no ebetumi akoso amai
de piato kra me rant bi em say no ne so fo kasa se de yeken ohonim de be wodi pese wode eba
okay
na se mpanyfo no say na santa wo kan
oni panyi bi kasa
oni panyi kasa de eba wo fro no de ba de one person cho say no buta na say wedding fees
okay
na brand na bo ni no say Miss Medin fees no check kan no ka chen say wo hwe de asema wo kan che me ya ene wo fia wadi ya adwena de band de pa but
onfa
ko ba just that wona be che no nyansa because obusa brand say wages and na de we say and na the group na you na we obetu ye for no say this na edibe group na edibe 125
okay
and Brandon and be 21 say so on about
be on sem pata
yeah I think there's a way to pay for so say bibi na e ba ni
okay with all due respect say utie ye na se wo ye panyi na se sa adwene wo tirimu a mesre say with all due respect wo be adjustment kakra ye misa ye ho say ene wo hospital most of the doctors very young ones. Onipa also wadi 65, 70. Wadi 30, untimi 24. Okotena doctor ni mo check up. Na doctor ka che ni say me hwe wo labs no. Me hu say wono monsa, jai nsa no, nye se bekunwa. Sa ni pro obeti ana wonti. Obeti no is not about age, it's about knowledge. Eye nimdie na ekasa. Enunti no nimdie no ebimu wo bi a ebeboa no matter how young the person is enti edru ba bi a na yetai ka se mi say akwala ntu panyifo se say de enti sa o obi edi 60 years obi gi na saase o so okope lawyer okoye lawyer na di 35 years adenti na won ka say what the 60 there o kan wa se mo but you need a lawyer at the age of 35 on e ko gina makasa ama ye ka say wano nti enti ana da bi that area ono na wo nimdie no ewo ho enu nti no na yesua nyina ne se area bi ho a ebi mu na wo nimdeɛ wɔ hɔ eduru ba bi a sɛbi forget about your age na esua adekoro na ye kyerɛ wo no na enya a good result or a good reward sɛ ne bɛyɛ a ebetumi atena akyɛ megye sɛ masam etwa to okay so I believe say ye na eye obi bia ase ene say utumi join ye ewo dwumadie truth be told ai yeda obi bia ase papa em se nipa ba ko mienu bi abe join ai afi nso so na ye wia ne sa ye yenua ni anan yeda ase papa se wa join ne izikuzi izikuzi or baby a friend golden case menim say ono izikuzi mahu papa afisu so yenua adu Theophilus ono so ewo so papa yebeda munyina mose dwumadie eba every Wednesday. This program is meant to coach all of us wisdom for life every Wednesday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. GMT and a program we come and meet the coach, the life coach KBF na on so on share experience bi na so efa bi eka de wonim ho afi so ye dwumadie no ye makwan say if you want to support us sponsor wo ho kwan number no 0244 616963 here papa 0244 616963 say for tai kan say me say ketua bi ansa nti ade bi apese o de be sponsor ye no pa cho wo ho kwan edin e beba momo number na me de 2 gan 0244 616963 edin e beba Kofi Boakye-Fosuhene eno ena e beba e beda obi bia se ne mogye mre na mo hwe ye nyame eye adomo a ene na wotwe ye besan ahia ewo afidikasi so ahwe ye another interesting topic ewo truth be told ene eye coach KBF mene ni ototo ma no eye Grace Benfi wabo adwuma papa da se na wotwe ye besan ahia mu ye da mum nyina ase